Hey, for you as a network marketer, social media and internet might be a business tool, business environment, but guess what? For most people, it's not for your prospect, it's not. And what is it for them? Let's talk about it in this video. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE now. I'm a former struggling network marketer. And I was struggling because I hated prospecting and I hated so many things that it involved, and I was forced to do because I didn't know anything different. I couldn't chase people, I couldn't approach strangers with my stuff. It felt incredibly awkward. It was going against my integrity, so I was struggling. But then I found a way to get my ideal prospects to come to me instead, and it changed everything. It changed the direction of my business even, and it changed how I feel about it. It changed how I feel about myself. So that's what I'm sharing here at VIE now. And if you would like to discover how to recruit new team members without having to do all those crazy things that you might hate like I did, grab my 3-step formula at viesnow.com/3 steps. You can find a link in the description of this video. Now, back to the topic about what your prospects are doing online and what you are actually doing online. And I know that if you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn or Instagram or even YouTube, you are probably using that for business as well. And you know what? I was thinking yesterday when I somehow was comparing my perception of what Facebook is for me to the perception that I have now, to the perception that I had about it before I started this business. For me then it was just, having contacts, staying in touch with my friends, and I wasn't posting a lot, I wasn't checking it. Now it's part of my daily life. That's what I do with Facebook. And I was thinking, but if I was my previous me a few years ago when I wasn't involved in business, what I was doing on Facebook was I was going to connect with my friends. I was going to see what they were up to, and in most cases it was just for me to stay in touch with them in terms of, because I'm an immigrant in Ireland myself, and a lot of my friends are moving around, as well. So for me, it was just, having them all just in case somebody moves and, but basically no way I was going to Facebook to do business or to buy anything. And so here's the thing. Apparently, so I looked something up. Apparently 92% of people, when they go online or they go on social media, they're going there for their personal reasons, like, mostly for looking for information on something. And when you think about it, well, that's true, right? My first thing that I go to Google and I Google something. I look for information. And think about it, if I want to buy something, if I really have in mind to buy something, I go where? I go straight to those websites of those shops like Amazon, like eBay, and so on. Do I go to Facebook to buy anything? No. I know that it's a business platform for us, but do people actually go, even people who are in this business like yourself and myself, I never go to Facebook to buy something. I never get a thought, I need a book or I need vitamins. Let me check if I can find something on Facebook. No, that doesn't happen. And that's what it's like for your prospects too. So now maybe it's becoming a bit clearer why people are so resistant when they see stuff. Buy my stuff is good, buy my stuff. When they see these product photos, when they see somebody's branding, whether your company's branding or whatever, what do they, it's only normal. In my opinion, it's only normal for people to react that way because that's not what they come to Facebook. Okay, now we do know that for Facebook, for the company Facebook, it's still a business and they are still making money, and they're making money solely from people advertising, buying, pay advertising, their stuff. That's their bread and butter, really. So for them, it is business. Now, but they are still trying to create this lifestyle kind of environment. And so that's what people use it for. Now, what are we supposed to do? So first of all, with attraction marketing, you don't have to post your products. You don't have to say, buy from me. My stuff is good, you should buy it. No, with attraction marketing, what we learn is that the way we do business, the way we post about our business, really, it blends into the environment, into that look and feel of Facebook. And in many cases, you don't even the way we post stuff, it's not even perceived as a business post. You can't even see it because it's about lifestyle. We tell our story. We use certain methods. They are available, but those methods blend in well into the whole perception, the whole lifestyle. I could be talking about my life, but it's, for me, from my perspective, the underlying intention is business, doing business. But I could take a completely different angle now. And for me, this was very, very awkward. When I didn't know how to do these things, I was so embarrassed to post my stuff on my personal profile that I never did. I actually never did. I did start a group. I tried a group. I tried inviting people, mostly my friends, because I didn't know how to find my ideal prospects back then, or even that I should be looking for my ideal prospects intentionally, strategically, and then invite them to the group, or get them to ask me to add them to the group. That's how attraction marketing works. So it was incredibly awkward for me, and I could never post on my personal profile. I was super shy. I know that a lot of people, in a way, I admire people for their courage. And, there's no judgment here. If somebody posts their products on personal profile, the way I understand it is because people don't know any different. That's what they get from their upline and that from their company, from even various gurus. Still, these things are still very, network marketers are still conditioned to do it that way. For me, I could never overcome that. Never. And I was so happy. I can't tell you how happy I was to find attraction marketing, because it did rescue my business. So, and then I learned things like, I don't know why I didn't think about these things before. Of course, people don't go to Facebook to buy stuff. People go to Facebook to connect with friends, to brag about something, to inspire, to get inspiration, to tell something, to provide information about their life, and to follow somebody who they know. So they are looking for some sort of information. 92% people who go online are looking for some sort of information. So now, this is important. So if most people are looking for information, what does that suggest you do? So maybe it suggests, and not maybe, it's just, the way I'm phrasing it, but the reality is that this suggests that instead of promoting your products, it's much better for you to promote the information, to attract people with the information, the way then that they will ask you about the products. The idea is to to find the people who want to solve the problem you're solving, get them interested, get them curious by the information that you are providing, and then converting that desire to solve that problem to demand for your product. That's the whole idea. There are methods, there are techniques, there is a way to do it in a non-salesy way, and then that's when you do it that way, you don't actually have to sell. But what you need to realize is that because people are looking for information, you give them that information. You talk about your niche. Let's say you are in health and wellness. You talk about your niche. You talk about health and wellness in a broader sense. Not in the sense of, oh, look, I'm selling these products, they will be good for you. No, in a broader sense. Just give that information. If you know that somebody is looking how to, get a better night's sleep, talk about how to get a better night's sleep, maybe through diet, maybe through some whatever, in general terms. If you are into, a makeup business, for example, beauty, talk about styles, talk about colors, talk about fashions, whatever, get them curious. And then they will come to you, curious by providing this information, maybe adding some sort of unfinished story. We call it in marketing cliffhanger, method. So maybe start saying something, but then don't finish saying it fully. Leave that little gap, the nagging gap, and people are very curious, and we have that in our brain. We want to know the rest of the story. That's what the TV shows, the series actually do. At the end of every single episode, that's exactly what they do. They use this method so that you want to watch more. So talk about give them the information in the broader sense. You don't have to talk about your products. Oh, I'm selling this, it does this, it has this color. No, just give them the information. They will start coming to you by themselves. They will be asking you, okay, so what is that you are selling? What is that you have that I can help me, because the information you provided the other day was so good. Now I want to know more. So if people are looking for information, give them that information. Okay, so I hope you got value out of this video. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the week. I think it's Wednesday today, isn't it? It is Wednesday. I hope that you're having a great week and have an amazing day today, and I'll talk to you tomorrow again. Bye now.